Hey YouTube, Dark Richician and Team Sorcerers here, and welcome to the Dark Richician's Deck Grand Championship Extra. Um, this is like a whole big series, specifically for the spin-offs of the main Grand Championship. The Hero Grand Championship, the Casual Crunch Up, Grudge Match Specials, things like that. Um, that is what this is all about. So there'll be a lot of these throughout the year. Um, I don't have a specific schedule. There isn't a huge rush to do these, unlike the Dark Magician Grand Championship, which I want to have wrapped up and uploaded by the end of this month. Um, well, January. At the time of recording, it's January 24th, so you'll probably see this sometime later. Um, so yeah, there's quite a lot going on. Um, a lot of cool things to look forward to. Because let's face it, there's not much else to do when the UK is on lockdown due to a worldwide pandemic. Um, I don't know if these will be in a particular order. Maybe they will be. We'll see how it goes. So this first one right here is what I like to call a pity party. Um, this is kind of a mini version of the Redemption tournament thing I did a few months back, exclusively for decks which haven't been doing well in duels and other spin-off contests lately. Um, I'll go into these into more detail as I do them. Then we have the Antagonist Grand Championship. Like, remember when I did the Protagonist Grand Championship last year? Well, this is the exact opposite, where I'm using um, decks used by villains in the show, whether it be anime or manga. Um, as you can see, I've fixed uh, one of the first rounds, which is between Earthbound Immortals and Wicked Gods, just in case that matchup doesn't come up. Um, then we've got the Epic Elite. Now, if you've watched Robot Wars, think of this as the equivalent of the All Stars tournament and the equivalent of the All Favourites tournament on my channel. What I have right here is basically what I strongly feel are my absolute best decks. The most competitive ones that I have. Not that I play competitively, but these are without a doubt my best and most competitive ones. That's what I strongly feel. Um, I feel like if I came back to tournaments, then I genuinely think any one of these could do well and go toe to toe with competitive decks. Um, Whether I win or lose with any of them. Um, so that's what that's all about. Then there's a third grudge match special episode. Whether or not there'll be more of these, I don't know, but yeah, it is what it is. Scores that need to be settled. More on that later. But then we have the return of the Dragon Lord Championship, which is kind of like my own version of Xylophony's Dragon December. Um, I remember young Callum from my locals um, well, not really requested, maybe, but was curious about this contest. So it's back after 3 years. We'll see if Red Eyes can actually defend the title, or whether any of these can win it. Yeah, my Red Eyes deck actually did win something, finally. Um, Then we have the Team Terror. I can't see the name there. Um, Now, the idea behind this is basically um, where a player, in this case me, uses 3 decks um, during one match, but the same deck can't be used more than once in said match. So, let's say if I used the Dark Magician in game one, then when it comes to game two, I can't use Dark Magician again. So I stick with Elemental Heroes, and if it goes to game three, I have to use Rainbow Neos, and none of these two. Um, so that's the kind of match that I'd actually like to try in games against my friends. Um, I'd love to be able to do that. It might be difficult. Actually, no, it wouldn't be difficult in Dueling Book or YJO Pro because they can be best of one games. Um, Well, it'll make more sense near the time, but I'd love to try that outside of this. Then we have the return of the protagonist Grand Championship, Series 2, um, which is basically a load of archetypes used by each series protagonist. Um, and I'm bringing back my Dimension Dragon deck instead of the uh, one copy per card Yuya deck. Um, One of my subscribers asked if I was going to rebuild my Dimension Dragon deck, so I think I will, but um, I also wanted a deck running the Odd Eyes monsters, because Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon is my favourite Pendulum deck. Um, so I made something with the both of them, uh, kind of like what Weber's 5 did some time ago. Yeah, that same deck is in the Dragon Lord Championship, as you can see. Um, then we have the return of the YGO Pro AI Gauntlet, where I take on a certain number of decks. There's 13 listed here, um, and the idea is that if I beat 9 or more of them, then I win, or vice versa. I've only chosen 13 because there's some I won't play against. But I'll explain more nearer the time. Right? Okay, yeah, there we go. Then we have the return. Oh, that's not even the right number. We have the return of the Hero Grand Championship, of course. This will be the 6th series, which is a contest exclusively for hero decks, as you can see. Um, I would like to have a different champion this time, because Rainbow Neos, 2-time hero champion, has already won it twice. Big City won it twice, and Elemental Heroes only won it once. And I want to see someone different with it. Despite the fact that Elemental Heroes and Rainbow Neos are my favourite 2 hero decks. I'd like to see Neospatians win it, for instance, or Divine Neos, or maybe even Neos Wise Man. That would be nice. Um, then there's the return of the Casual Crunch Up. It'll be interesting to see whether or not the Neospatians can defend the title, or whether Cyberse can actually win it, or whether any of these can win. If you're wondering why Cyberse is in this and is among the Epic Elite, I'd like to think of it as like somewhere in between Casual and one of my absolute strongest decks. I mean, ever since the previous casual crunch up, I feel like the deck is just so much better with the addition of Access Code Talker and the stuff from Toon Chaos. So it would be nice to see Cybers win something. And finally, the main event, the all favourites, a contest exclusively for um, a few of my absolute favourite decks in the entire game. Obviously, these aren't all of them, but these are the ones I enjoy playing the most. Again, hoping to see a different champion. It doesn't matter who wins really. So far, Blue Eyes won Series 1 and Dark Magician won the last series, so let's hope there's a different champion this time. I guess more could be added to this. Maybe even a fourth grudge match special. I don't know, but yeah, that's what you can expect to see and look forward to um, as you watch this series of the Dark Richician's Grand Championship Extra. Um, I guess I could get started right away. Um, Maybe. We'll see. So hope you're looking forward to that, and thanks for watching. Stay safe. See you later. Bye bye.